If I'm walking in and I'm a customer and I just walk in, all of a sudden I'm seeing commotion going on. I'm not even sure what the commotion is, or I am sure. It doesn't matter. Either way, right now I can just turn around and exit. I need to get on my phone and call the police and not come back in. And I also need, when I get out of there, I need to get away from the outside exit. I need to get, 30, 40, 50 feet either direction and not stay. But if I'm right here, the exit is here, I got to take advantage of it. Now, if the shooter is over on this side of the store as we're moving in, and I'm just coming in here and anybody's over on this side, easily they can come around and still get out of the exit. So they still have an ability to get out of the exit. Now, if I'm behind the shooter there and I'm on the far end of this store, I've got a difficult situation because I can't make it to the exit. So what do I got to do? I got to start thinking about cover. I got to start thinking about how can I protect myself. Lots of areas here to protect yourself. If you look over in this area here, you got some big steel cases, and these cases are thick and they're loaded. You get down on the ground. You get down on the ground behind these things here. That's where your protection is. You're going to avoid any kind of ammunition or being hurt or even swinging over here down on the ground where your protection is. That's a great thing. As I'm moving back here, if that shooter or attacker is between me and the door, hey, look, I got a door here. I don't know what's in there, but maybe I can go in there and barricade. I can do something. And as I move down through this area here, I notice that I can go around this counter here. And if you notice, I can make it around here, and I can sneak back there, and I can get down on the ground, or I can stay hidden down there and go from there. Now, as you come down here, you got lots of aisles and different things. If I have to, and I need to go here and disappear, I can disappear. Because if he can't see me, most likely he can't shoot me. Most likely he won't think of it. So once again, I go down. I got great coverage. Now, let's talk about something here we got to be very careful of, and that's the coolers. Some people say, well, I'm going to run into the cooler. I'm going to tell you don't run into the cooler. What happens if you run into the cooler and you're in there for a couple hours because negotiations or something's going on out here? The cooler, unfortunately, is not a place to go because of the temperature. As much as it might be a great idea, I think it's not a good idea. Once again, I have an exit route this way. I can make it around these counters, and I have plenty of exits, and the door is right there. I can go down that aisle and I'm out the door. So once again, moving around in here is a key. It's harder to hit a moving object, and eventually if that shooter has someone else in mind and you can maneuver around it, you can eventually get to that exit, and that's what your goal is. So if you don't get to the exit and you get back here, then go behind the furthest place, get down on the ground, get behind things that are solid, get coverage.